Alright. We are back. Got up. Did some stretches. Got a drink. Drank the drink entirely, so now I have... spent some time with Athena. Did some of my physical therapy. Used the facilities. Did some of my dailies in online games, and now I am back. And I am ready to open this goddamn door. You tap the elevator key against the panel. You can now use the elevator. Yeah, no shit. Okay. Well, at least I'm not going to be stuck in an elevator ride going down deep into the earth. Oh. Well, that's funny. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. With someone who wants me to ask him a bunch of questions that I'm really not prepared to. Okay. Looks like I have to come back here. Alright, fine, fine. No music whatsoever. That's okay. Although, having a friendly robot companion, would be nice about right now. Even if even if he then gets possessed by another program and I have to smack some sense into him. But it's okay, you know. Okay, alright, it's the ultimate weapon. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Oh my god, okay. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. I probably should have been doing Lissandra's voice, but I don't fucking care. Let's just pretend all the mechanics have the same auto voice. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokémon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe Az should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. What would you have done if he, threw it in the ocean or melted it or something? We must find him and capture him without delay. Oh, I can't rewatch them. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. We knew that, right? I feel like that's old information. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. Okay, here's something I don't get. What happens to the injuries that caused it to die in the first place? Do those just not count anymore? What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. It has a hell of a lot more than that. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. What does wealth have to do with that? Like, for humans, even though poorer humans tend to have more kids? But, like, you would think that would have no bearing on Pokemon, right? When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. You sure it can. You never heard of borrowing? You never heard of, like, everyone enjoying the park on a fine day? When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. Only because humans are stupid, petty bastards. And other territorial animals as well. They're stupid, petty bastards. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. You know, Cyrus would slap the shit out of you. I'm just putting that out there. He'd have to reach way up, but he would slap the shit out of Lysandra. Just, Lysandra is just the dumbest motherfucker. Like, seriously. You have two people, they will fight over something. You have two animals, they're gonna fight over something. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Sit. Yeah, hi. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was. Az created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is Az. Okay, if I were to show you a picture of Professor Sycamore right now, what would you do? When I spoke with him 5 years ago through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokémon, one particular Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key Az carried, and so I did. You know, it's funny because I distinctly remember the key being just one of those old straight keys with the tines on it, you know, just the... I don't even know what that kind of key is called, but like the old style key. Anybody could have forged it, and they could have... It means that the lock would be very simplistic, and they easily could have picked it. There was an explosion. I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, The tower will enter a frenzied state similar to rogue mega evolution. Okay, we are talking about a building, right? A building constructed. Oh my fucking god. The only one who can bring it back under control is Az's Floette. Yes. We need the eternal flower. And a trainer who can draw forth her full power. That is the truth I know. And now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysandra Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with Az, then do what must be done. You just want me to get the rest of those cells together, right? Because I mean, I know there's at least one in my backpack. Okay, you were like pointing at this place earlier. What is that? Did you lose like all of your height, or is my character just really short, or like really tall rather? Because there is no way that I come up to there on someone who is, what is he supposed to be? 6'4", 6'5"? Okay, there was a mysterious room back here, and I want to see what it is, because it was even on the map. This is just the cell, right? Yeah, that's what I'm assuming, and it's not going to let me in there, is it? I mean, I guess he could stand in there, but still. They didn't even get him a chair. God. Okay. Okay, dumb shits. I met your fucking cult leader. Come on. They were being used recently. So, if you guys are up to it, you got some... Oh, God, you didn't even... Really? Come on. You can mop the floor. You can clean... You can move those back. What in the fuck is wrong with you people? I am going to report you to the Board of Health. Did you see Lysandra? He's still down there. To think that he is still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Grizel, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Blackjack. You now know the truth of Az's sins. Yeah, I knew them already. This is not new information in any way to me. And so I make this request of you. Get Az's Floette and give her to me. What the fuck is wrong with you? You must see it by now. With Az's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. Okay, see, the way, when you phrase it like that, it makes it sound like I should go out of my way to let the tower rampage, and boy is that a sentence. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children born to those who chose to join Team Flare, and yet you too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. We couldn't just leave Lumiose. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumios's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over Az's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then, I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with Az's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of Az's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. I'm just gonna point out there that he hasn't exactly been trying to hide anything. Yeah, no, I don't think anybody was in the middle of cleaning up. Look at this. Look at this place. Nobody has been cleaning up. You guys have been... Cups on the counter, like... Oh, God. Yeah, see, look. No, this place is gross. I do that sound because it's the first thing I learned to imitate. I had a toy garage, and that was the sound of the little crank that you would put the cars up on. Oh, lost Pokeballs. I lost a lot of them, didn't I? Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Okay. Da, 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 da. I keep looking up at Athena. Mm-hmm. Go say hi to your audience? This way. Why am I going back towards the tower? Where the hell is it trying to send me? Wait. Why is it trying to send me to Hotel Z, like, from that direction? Shouldn't it... I am very confused to this map. Oh, because it's where I'm facing. Come on. Da 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 da. Looking around for items. I see no items. Do 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 do. Hey! Lysandra told me everything, but I already knew it. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you are following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Yeah, I already knew it. The only thing I didn't know was about the second device.
Oh, Blackjack, did you manage to find Grisham? No kidding! I went digging into the rumors about Grisham without for our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flair Nouveau, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumiose from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. Az, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation?
Yes. I've also been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. You know I can't fit in that fuck-ass back room you have. Because seriously. Blackjack, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yeah. Well, I know the truth now. I know the truth. I've known it since fucking 6th gen. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I've committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokémon had their future stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had most loved. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokémon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. You see, somewhere on the other side of the planet, Guzma just started coughing real hard. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokémon. Question: if you hadn't used it in Wrath yet, then where did those lives come from if she was already resurrected? She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years.
Seriously? For 3,000 whole years?
During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. Yeah, you see, somewhere on the other side of the planet, Kagata just got a really bad headache. You know, the kind right behind the eyes that you only get when someone does something real stupid. Or Volo starts talking. That is what Angie is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Angie to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Angie after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now, Angie, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. The shock awoke Angie and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. So if the destruction didn't even managed to destroy all of Geosenge, how did it affect something in the middle of the region? It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokémon suffer. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette, and together reach the control panel within Angie.
I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower, too. And did you just gloss over that you're a mass murderer and a war criminal? Did you seriously just gloss over that? So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. Okay, these are sentences.
I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Did you ever try to evolve her before that? Like, it might be because of that flower she's holding on to. Though, that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. One that I really would not have fucking taken, I'm just saying. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer.
I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, as I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this.
Honey, fucking... why are... That doesn't matter. Az still made this awful mess and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Finally! Someone with some fucking sense around here.
Naveen?
It's true! I appreciate that Az is trying to right his wrongs and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. Also, Naveen, go back a step. Focus on the part where he's a war criminal and mass murderer, because Az himself is really glossing over that part. I am truly sorry.
Sorry for what? I understand, Az. Just leave this to Team MZ.
Everyone is taking this really lightly, I'm just saying.
Blackjack, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. How come?
What about tell them about how he's demanding Floette?
Yeah, I'd see why you'd hesitate. Still, though, as rough as that is, can you afford to give up now?
I don't have any fucking sympathy for them. You know? Seriously, what the fuck? They're continuing to carry on the name by choice.
Besides, even if he backed up and left everything up to Grisham, how do you know Floette would choose to fight alongside him?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is my only conflict.
And would that bring Az any peace? I understand feeling conflicted, but I think you should face Grisham. Let the outcome of your battle decide things.
Yeah, he won't let me fight him.
All right, it's time you go challenge Grisham to a promotion match.
Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. See, if I didn't already know what was going to fucking happen, I'd be like, dude, you're immortal. War criminal.
Alright, it's time you go challenge Grisham to a promotion match.
I don't really know what the right call is here. I never knew much about Team Flare. Aren't you the only one of us who's a... No, wait, no. Naveen's the one that's from here. I wonder, do you think that Grisham truly does want to protect Lumios? I think Grisham wants to protect his own ass, is what he's after. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? Yeah.
Honestly, why is Team MZ even trying to reach so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway?
Or fighting for Floette.
Yeah, we all know about the old man and that black flower Floette of his. So all of you idiots hope to achieve is helping As tidy away the mess he made for everyone?
No, actually, I want to hold him accountable for his actions. I don't think there's a statute of limitations on mass murder, so, yeah. Grizel, please, that's too far. No, it isn't. It isn't. She is getting a wrong impression, but I have no want to do what Az wants. It is true that you, Blackjack, don't have any real ties to this city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumios? I care about the Pokémon. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. I'm not keeping a consistent voice for him, aren't I? But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use Az's Floette to protect this city from the tower, and I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream a reality at last. Dude, maybe just cut and run? Seriously? That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. I thought you said you weren't gonna do it until I brought you Floette. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Boy, that is a Gen 1 sound. Not the sound itself, but you know what I mean. It's just Gen 1 been updated. I saw that now that the official art has come out, his hair isn't tied back, it just does that. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry. And yet, you think that you'll be able to save Lumios. You joined a goddamn terrorist group, refused to leave it when you realized what it was, and now expect everyone to pity you. So no, that you carry a burden of your own goddamn making. I know you said it was your parents that got you involved. That's on them. You could have left. You did not leave. You dug in. You're trying to reclaim the name of a group that tried to blow up Kalos. I don't know what the fuck you think I have to pity you for. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Okay. Meanwhile, I just want to, kick this guy in the crotch and run away. That is a bitchin' guitar riff, though, I gotta say. There we go. You go, Oleana. Oh, there's a Malamar right behind us. Okay, I'm trying to pump... Okay, Pyroar, gotcha. I'm trying to pump the satchel button. Oh yeah, that's right. It can't be. Dang it. Oh! Can you change? Change? Just trying to change it. Okay. Who do you have now? Oh, okay. Alright. Earthquake! Earthquake! Oh, Salamence. Interesting. Wait, no. Not Earthquake. Shoot. Okay. Headbutt! Okay, I am pumping! Okay, he's gonna Mega Evolve it. My wasted youth, nothing but ash and ruin! Mega Evolve and burn it all away, Charizard! I'm gonna have to use max revives. Okay, there. Satchel. There we go. Oh! Look at that, I didn't even need to switch. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There is no denying it. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations, now processing your promotion. Yeah! You've been promoted to rank A! You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave behind Lumiose itself. There is literally no fucking reason the two of you can't hop in that truck right now and leave town. Free ourselves of such a heavy burden. And you could take those aprons off. You could rip off all of the branding you've done. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysandra hoped to make real. That world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. You know, Lysandra worked here, but I'm pretty sure that his actual house was one of those palaces that you go to. The whole thing about the guy who never wanted to talk to anyone and just wanted to eat dinner with his Pokemon alone. I'm pretty sure that was him. And that was why he had a painting of Az. Lysandra may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. Yeah, but it was covered by, again, and I cannot stress this enough, cuckoo bananas. Oh my fucking god. This guy is so fucking idiotic. I think this guy is stupider than Lysandra, seriously. His ideals, the care he showed for us all, if I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you are now Lumios's strongest Mega Evolution user, Blackjack. Please take care of Prism Tower in our city. I mean, yeah. Wait, if he's doing it this arm, I should do it this arm so that I can connect with him. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nouveau exists in order to help others so we can make the world beautiful together. You were on board with a group that was trying to kill 99.999 etc 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 people in the entire world. You're one of those Thanos was right people, aren't you? Oh my god. No, you're one of those Thanos didn't take it far enough people, aren't you? Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. Of course it is. Of course it's fucking Flare Blitz. And come by Nouveau Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those pan chamomile teas you like. So you're actually gonna give me something other than mustard-laden coffee? You're gonna give me ketchup-laden tea. Yeah. With heavy salt. Fight him! Fight him, Zygarde! I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer, but I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Yeah, you're being defined by a terrorist group your parents signed you up for that you're refusing to leave.
Sid.
Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. He didn't see shit! What are you talking about? Oh my god. I know you only have half vision, but you're not that short-sighted, are you? Not still? Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope he'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Sometimes I just want to punch this game in the face. The story is terrible. Oh, we actually have salad now.
Huh? Yeah? Guess what? I made it to rank A too.
Whoa, you both reached rank A the same day? It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. I don't think I've trained with her for like half the game now.
With 2 A-rank trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower.
Big yes to that. Suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette! What is it? What's wrong?
Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain.
The tower. Is it Angie that's affecting you?
Curado. Curo. Whoa. Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried, too. There's no telling if we'll be able to stop the tower.
That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong.
Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. Got some big wins to celebrate after all.
Lita, shut the fuck up.
You said it, Tawny, not you too.
Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumios and of this world will be safe in your hands. Okay, I just wonder what kind of illness could possibly be affecting a guy like him. Yeah? Okay. All right.
Blackjack, you all right? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator.
Okay. I can't just go to the elevator?
Good. Everyone's okay. What even was that, an earthquake?
No, it's something to do with prison power. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Kanari is streaming about it now.
Let's get to the roof so we can see for ourselves.
Why is the elevator always so slow?
Normally, I'd say the slowness is part of its janky charm. Here we go.
Getting all four of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze.
Yes, Floette, you're okay.
We are fine, but I thank you for your concern.
What was that shaking, Az?
You'll recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wondered if she might be responding to Angie in some way, so I came up to view the tower. Look there. Yeah, it's probably a good thing Clement isn't in this game.
Oh my gosh, Prism Tower. This looks really bad.
The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Angie goes rogue as well. The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting, it will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city.
Don't worry, Az. Team MZ's gonna take care of it. Hey, Vinny, this about the tower?
It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away.
I understand. We'll head out now. Alright, Team MZ. Let's regroup in Centrico Plaza.
Once Floette has mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of Angie. Then, the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take, Angie Floette. You must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar.
Maybe you could cook us up something good to celebrate when I get back, Az.
You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I am counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Blackjack. I am so grateful that our paths crossed. It's one of those squishy little bastards. Damage to Centrical Plaza and its vicinities appears to be minimal. I want to see if there's any, like, NPCs that are... Seems trainers near the tower have moved to evacuate the area. Okay. Yeah, no, fuck the city's changed. So... all the trainers here in Lumios truly are superb. Yeah, but how many of them are coming here? 17, that's where all the heavy hitters are. Okay, I feel like I need to assemble my final team. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, that's the wrong Ampharos. I want Armsman. And I want Jasmine. And because of that, you are gonna get a nickname. I want to see if I can actually do this. Although, I'm gonna put Oleana out first. Poison Barb, Houndoom and Nightmare. Okay. I need to be prepared to Mega Evolve with any of them. Except for the two that can't. And if they actually can, don't tell me. Oh, okay, I was wondering if anything was actually in there. You'd think there would be different music right now for approaching the tower. Oh, I thought I saw one over here. Okay. You know who we have seen extremely little of in this game, despite being a character being revealed prior to release? We haven't seen a whole lot of Jet. Okay, what do you guys say? Don't worry, we have evacuated everyone who's in Centrical Plaza. Once things calm down a bit, we'll fire up the trek and start handing out hot food and drinks. If we don't find a way to resolve all this, the future of Nouveau Cafe looks grim indeed. My fucking god, you're such a fucking egomaniac. You think everything is about you. Okay, I want to go around and see what other people are saying. Because I imagine not a whole lot of people are doing that. Okay, it looks like everyone down here is gone. Oh, okay, I thought I saw some gold Magikarp, and I was gonna be like, that's a hell of a time to find them. Okay, so no one's down here. Some little Pokemon are. No one's in the park. Oh! Little girl! Little girl, get out of the park! What? This is not the fucking time! Is all this weirdness Quasartico's doing? Here's someone. Oh my god. Oh, there's people in here? Oh god. Oh, you people, come on. You're just saying the same The same shit you always do. I lost to my Pokemon in an eating contest. Yeah, nobody needs to know that, bucko. Okay. The cab has been abandoned. I will commandeer this cab in the name of Team MZ. You ever played Final Fantasy VIII? You know that part where Squall grabs the car and I don't actually think he knows how to drive, but... No! Oh my god. Yeah, what the fuck? Yo, people! Gotta make sure everyone's okay, so you're just standing there, okay. I get being on your phone, you want to be on alerts? But... Oh, what does it say if I try to... There's no time to be sitting around. It really seems like the music needs to change. Check out Prism Tower, why is it glowing like that? Okay, no one's over there. I'm kind of surprised there even are any cabs here. You'd think they'd be stuffed full of people and taken... So wild. So wild, my vocabulary's failing me. Win a whole ton in one night to earn big bucks. Oh, God. The Mega Bellsprout, or not Mega. The, Alpha. Why do I keep forgetting the word Alpha? Okay. Next time! Next time we might actually finish this damn game. Then I can finally punch the plot in the face, and I can go back to just doing endless battles. Oh my god. Until next time, I'm Blackjack Gabbiani, and, I just imagine, Clement is probably at college. He's being woken up by a phone call in the middle of the night and being told to look the fuck out the window, and he's probably screaming his head off right now and having to be physically restrained from going to his precious tower again.